Good evening and welcome back to PTE starring me, Miss B. Tonight we like to welcome R&B sensation LARAE, straight out of Germantown section of Philadelphia. And we also like to welcome Tony TEKNIK, Big Bad Blue, Be Easy, and Goose. Be with us.
And you can say I'm tripping, but I ain't been sipping. I'm just trying to get you what you're missing. Throwing lines out like a fishing. Girl, it's all good as you in it. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. We just dancing, y'all. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. I'm here on the floor. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. We just vibing, y'all. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. No, nobody. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Welcome back, and we like to welcome to our couch R&B sensation, Miss LARAE. Give it up.
Hi.
Give it up.
Hello.
Thank you for coming and sitting on the couch
Sure.
with me so we can talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
So tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is LARAE. I'm from Germantown. I've been singing since I was 2. Music has just always been a part of me, a part of my family. Not even just music, just artistry, period, and talent overall. And recently, I would say over the past maybe year or 2, I just decided to actually break out as a solo artist. I've been singing background and in choirs all over Philadelphia, and I decided to take it serious and actually do it for me. So,
That's awesome.
be tuned.
So you're independent?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I have a question for you.
Sure.
How has 2020 been for you as an independent artist?
I feel like 2020 has been great for me in multiple aspects. Overall, as an independent artist, I feel like it gave me more motivation, especially on a social media platform.
Okay.
I always looked at social media as a tool. So when the virus hit this year, I was able to see more celebrities be in tune with the average folk.
Okay.
And that to me, yes,
normal people.
Right. And that to me gave me more motivation. Like, this is like my time to really grind and really take this serious, because everybody was placed on the same level basically because of this platform.
Right.
So because of the virus, excuse me. So I just took it as motivation, and since I was home, I was able to write more and be in tune with me and just do a lot of self-reflection, and that helped me be in my creative space a little bit more.
Absolutely, I can understand that. Okay. For me, as a manager, it's been a little rough.
Okay.
It's been a little rough. You know, like you said, because of the pandemic, everything shut down.
Yeah.
You know, we were at the point where we were actually out performing, doing different things. And so when the pandemic hit, everything shut down, and it kind of shut me down, too. And at some point, you lose a little momentum, you know what I mean? Because if everything is just so sad, people losing their lives, and it affects you personally.
It does.
You know what I mean? Because it has definitely taken a toll on me. But just recently, I found myself like, you know what? It is what it is. We still have to get out here and grind and do our thing, because I have a couple of artists that I really, really believe in, and I believe they deserve a shot. So I've been back out,
That's good.
a little bit, doing my thing. Yeah. You got to get it back, because it gets so sour. It goes sour, and it goes sour quick, because you see everybody falling. And I work on the front line, so I see it a lot, so it's sad. So I'm trying to take that and reverse it, and maybe we get the artists to put some good music out, some music that wake people up and maybe touch some people with the murders and all the the craziness that's going around. It's just sad, you know what I mean? So as an artist, what's your next move? Like, what's your big coming out situation?
I do have a single and an EP. Those two are my next project. So following behind my single, I will be releasing an EP sometime in 2021. I don't know the specific date. I had a date in mind, but like I said, with 2020, like we agree on, like 2020 being the way it is. It's kind of like taking it day by day, and that's what I'm learning. As an independent artist, and especially everything that happened this year, just taking it day by day. If it don't happen today, all right, whatever. Tomorrow we're gonna work at it again. So I've learned in life not to to hold a goal in mind, and yes, it's good to have a date, but if it don't happen, all right.
It's okay.
Right,
It's okay,
so sometime in 2020, that's all I know.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Well, again, this is Miss LARAE, straight out of Philadelphia, the Germantown section.
Yes.
I've heard her sing. She has a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And hopefully she'll bless us after our break.
What you get into? Let's make it clear so you know what yours and grand too. You're very out of the hill and maybe just getting you. You got a friend that was tripping around the scene too. But I ain't tripping, she's fine, so that's a party. Indians and rock, my system, let's get it started. I know you see the good champagne, girl, you an artist. Rolling with a dream situation, baby, I'm honest.
Good evening and welcome back to PTE, starring me, Miss B, and our special guest, Miss LARAE.
Hey.
We have questions for Miss LARAE.
Okay.
I have questions.
Okay.
As a female artist in the industry, it's such a male-dominated industry, how do you feel like you get by?
How do I feel what?
How do you feel like you get by? How do you feel like you come off?
I just look at my inner leadership, qualities, and I just go from there. I think that I just always have a mentality that ain't nothing gonna stop me. Like, I feel like if it's meant to be, it's gonna happen. So regardless of anybody else and their hidden negative agendas,
Right.
I feel like me being pure-hearted is always gonna win.
Okay.
And I just have that mentality, and if it's a block, then it must not be for me.
Right.
So I feel
That's a
like
good-
just keeping it pushing and with being pure-hearted and working on my leadership and my confidence and my personal relationship with God and my spirituality. If it's for me, it's for me.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Okay, where do you see yourself as an artist in 5 years?
That is a question that I always ask myself, and I don't have a definite answer. Just based on who I know I am and what I know that I have done in terms of my artistry.
Okay.
Like, I don't mind being an artist that write music for or sings music for movies or anything like that. I don't have to be in the limelight.
Okay.
I don't have to be on the BET Awards or anything like that. As long as I'm singing. Singing is something that I can do for free. And if that's my passion. So I don't have a definite answer for that. I just know that I'm going to be singing and I'm going to be great.
Okay, I hear you. Who would you consider your favorite female artist?
Beyonce.
Okay. Okay, she in the beehive, everyone.
Yes.
She's with the honey.
On the low, though. On the low.
I love her. She's awesome.
Yeah,
she's
she
awesome.
is.
She's a hell of an entertainer, so you
For
can't
sure.
take nothing from her.
For sure.
That's for sure. How about male?
Male artist. I would have to say Michael Jackson.
Okay. Okay, king of pop.
Yes, he's
All right.
the king and the queen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How about rap artists?
J. Cole, hands down.
Okay, I
That's
like
my
J. Cole
baby.
myself.
love
I like
J.
him
Cole.
myself. Okay, I like it. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
Where do you see music culture going in? Going in the direction, especially since 2020. Where do you see it going?
Before the pandemic hit, I seen it going in a positive direction. Everything right now is so iffy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want to, say, for sure it's this or for sure it's that. But right now I feel iffy about everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing is really solid, within the world right now. So I would say, I hope or I pray, that, a lot of the established artists can do a lot more with independent artists out here today.
Yeah.
I think I hear a lot of them, I see a lot of posts, if you positive, reach out and, but I don't see any action. You know what I mean? So I think if a lot of them reach back, once they make it, I think, it wouldn't be so hard for the independent artists out here, you know what I mean? So hopefully it goes in a good direction,
Right.
right now. So I really
What advice would you give as independent artists?
To keep striving, keep grinding. That, like you said, believe in yourself, believe in your art and your craft, and don't let nobody ever stop you from doing what you're doing. You get discouraged, like I just said. You know, you get discouraged. But if you really believe in what you're doing, you never give up.
Yeah.
You never give up. So
sure.
that's what I would say. Keep on doing you.
Okay.
Keep
Cool
on doing you.
beans.
That's what I would say. So at this point, we're going to ask Ms. LARAE to bless us with her voice.
Okay.
How about that?
All right. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Oh, some people live for the power. Yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within, and I've been there before, but their life's a bore, so full of the superficial. 'Cause some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah.
Yeah. And she did that with her hoarseness.
I know, I'm so
She did that with her hoarseness. Y'all give it up for Ms. LARAE from Philadelphia. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you having me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Bye, guys.
Welcome back to PTE, starring me, Miss B. We'd like to welcome to our couch former member of PTE, Tony TEKNIK, now member of FGK, straight out of West Philadelphia. Welcome to the couch. Let's talk about it.
Young rich nigga, you know I'm out the money. Getting to the take off, take off. Get the roller, then I take off, drop the top and then I take off, I scoop your bitch and then I take off, yeah. Pop me a pill and I take off, smoke me a zip and I take off, I scoop your bitch and we take off, I'm on some shit and I take off, yeah, we finna take off, yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome to our couch, Tony TEKNIK, member of FGK, phenomenal dancer, phenomenal teacher. Tell us about yourself, Tony.
Alright, first off, I want to say thank you for that, because that means the world. But, Tony TEKNIK, former PTE, that's mom, you know what I'm saying? We here. It's a lot of things that I took, and it's in me, like, heavy, but, I mean, it goes into my training. But I teach popping. I know all styles, but I teach popping. Popping is my main focus. That's what I've been on. FGK, Funky Unscrew, that's been the motion. It's me, Bust Down, aka Ricky Fontaine, aka That's Just Rick. You know what I'm saying? Then we got, Blue, we got Slap, we got Boog, we got Skates, we got M, we got Goose, we got Jack, we got, who else we got? Oh, we got Groovy, it's a lot, but it's a poppin' crew, so I'm just trying to put poppin' out there for Philadelphia. A lot of styles, like Philly's a b-boy, city, but we out here, and we've been out here, but now it's time to put that stamp on it, you know what I'm saying, say, this is what it is. Y'all know, if y'all know, but y'all about to know, but.
We gonna know because we got some questions. And we gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Talk about it.
So, what made you start dancing?
what made me start dancing?
Mhm.
It's funny. I don't know if y'all know who boy is, but it's Trey. He cut hair. Troy. He cut hair, and he's like a Michael Jackson impersonator. And I thought like I knew how to dance until like I lost, and I was like, wow.
Would you guys kind of battled or something?
Yeah, we battled at a block party,
Okay.
and because I'm from that block party era where you went to a block party to approach or contest against. Like, yo, oh, you nice? Well, we nicer. That's when everything was, we was.
That means they went to the block party to battle. To
Right.
put it in English.
Right.
I got y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. Mine got it.
All right.
But that's where I come from, so it's like that's what it is for me right now, especially with popping because it's not out here, and I don't get it. It's ridiculous to me, but like we have the foundation, we have everything, but it's just like people just don't see it, and I don't get why. You gotta pay attention. But,
What are you doing to bring awareness?
Well, I do classes from time to time. Sometimes I do it at Academy of Fresh in the Greater Northeast. Sometimes, Rick at the studio. Let's bust down FGK, PTE, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Ricky Fontaine. But whatever.
Multi-talented.
Right. But he get the studio and then we be there rehearsing or,
And
training.
you guys go to class there too.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. That's where the training aspect come in at.
Okay.
And my biggest, draw or go to is for popping.
Okay.
I believe you need to be a light on it.
Where do you feel the popping culture come from?
The popping culture, ooh, that's good. The popping culture, for me, come from word of mouth. You hear about somebody in a different town or a different part, and they like, oh, yo, they got this move.
Okay. Okay.
And then it's like, oh, but I got this. So can they contest and see who's the bigger or who's the better or the more skillful or the more grounded in the traditional of it, because there's so much more to it than just me style. It's just not like Mr. Robot stuff.
I have a question. Have you ever thought of taking what you have and taking what someone else has and combining it and making it into your own art? Okay.
Like taking somebody's and then mine and then combining them.
Yeah. Your craft, your popping situation, and what would be another dance thing that you like? Who would be someone you battle?
Anyone that I would battle in my city?
What would you call a battle? Like as a popper, like as a senior, advanced popper. Who would you look at to say?
I go to?
Yeah, who would you look at to say, I want to battle him because he's that good that I want to battle him.
It's a lot.
And what's the style? Well, give
It's
me
popping,
someone.
of
Give me
course.
someone.
It's popping.
Okay, so it has to, popping. So who would be someone
It's popping.
that would get your energy going and make you want to get out there and do your thing?
D-Soul. I like D-Soul.
D-Soul.
D-Soul. He's from LA. He's
from LA. Okay.
Yeah, he's a popper. But D-Soul, that'd be a good one. But I know numerous amount of people, but it's just like.
Well, the question was, who would be someone that would bring you out of your box and say, I want to battle him? Is that him? Is that the guy?
D-Soul?
So tell him.
D-Soul, if you're looking at this, if you see this, I'm Tony TEKNIK from PA, Philadelphia. I'm here. We can test. I'm with it. So.
You heard it first right here from Miss B, PTE.
Right.
All right. How long have you been dancing, Tony?
Wow. I am 34. I've been dancing since I was since I was 18.
Okay.
But like in middle school, I used to dance. That's where I lost the block party at, actually.
Okay, so dancing has always been a part of your life.
It has, but then it hasn't.
You not seriously until you were 18.
Not seriously until I was 18.
Okay. All right. here's a question. If you could go somewhere and dance with someone, not a battle, but someone that's an idol to you, who would it be?
Boogie Frantic.
What's the name?
Boogie Frantic.
Boogie Frantic. Where is Boogie Frantic?
He's in LA also.
Okay.
Because, you know, the poppin' style, it came from the West Coast. That's where it started, but then it like blossomed everywhere else. I mean,
So it originated
from the West Coast. You know, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but Boogie Frantic, he's in the West Coast. MZK, Mighty Zulu Kings, great one.
Shout out to Boogie Frank.
Oh,
all right
shout out
now.
to Boogie Frantic, yeah, most
All
definitely.
right now.
But,
okay, so where do you see yourself with your art, your craft, in 5 years?
I'd be a representative.
Okay.
I'd be repping for where I'm from. Whether it be the U.S., whether it be Philadelphia, whether it be whatever. I'm one of the representatives.
Okay.
You know, and
You
it's
call
a
yourself
lot.
a pioneer of it.
A representative. Pioneers, they paved their way. But that's where we got the knowledge and you know, where it comes culturally from.
So you feel yourself working toward it?
Working
Pioneer.
towards.
Yeah.
Working towards.
Okay.
Leaving a mark, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's very fair. Very fair. All right. You heard it here first. Tony Technique, straight out of West Philadelphia, FGK member.
Right. Former PTE, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? So, just
Shout out to Tony.
check us out.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming
that.
out. Thank you so much.
I
Thank you so much. We
appreciate that.
appreciate you.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Hey, hell no, baby, that's just Ricky Fontaine. Flexing in this bitch, you know I always do my thing. What is love? Love is what you make it. If I gave you my heart, baby, tell me would you break it? Would you keep it real? Would you lie? Would you fake it? These ain't hard questions, I just want for us to make it. When times get hard, would you give up? When it come to conclusions, would you jump like a hiccup? Or would you take your time, take it back, and then you ask me and I give you the answer, take it down and make it nasty? I'm just playing, I'm just saying, what's love without communication? Nobody is perfect, all I'm asking is patience. But understanding, baby, we destined for greatness. I don't need much, just be my motivation. And if they hate, then never mind you. Never look behind, cause I be standing right beside you. Ever feeling low, take my hand and I remind you. That's just wishful thinking, cause I've yet to even find you. Goddamn.
Welcome back to PTE, starring me, Miss B. We'd like to welcome to our couch our next guest, Big Bad Blue from West Philly, member FGK, former member PTE.
What up, Holmes?
Welcome to our couch, Chris.
Appreciate that.
Welcome, dear.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
That's what I'm talking
Have
about.
something? You okay?
Yeah, I'm living my life right now.
All right, all right. So, what do you do?
I'm a dancer, I'm a cook, I'm an artist, I play the guitar. I do a lot of things. I'm a father.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about your dance. Well, what do you special? Do you do it like a special
Yes.
type dance? Okay.
Yes. I'm a popper.
Okay.
In a better term, I'm a popper. I do isolations, robot, waves. I do a few things.
Okay. Okay. So, for those who don't know what that is, kind of explain.
Okay. Popper is tensing the muscles. It's like taking a picture and there's like different poses. Alright, that's popping, like tensing the muscles. Isolations is isolating one part of your body. Everybody watch basketball. You know, isolations is a one-on-one, but this one is literally isolating one part of your body, like, you know, like an elbow, wrist,
Okay.
head. I mean, it's a lot of things.
Okay.
And Pop in isolation, waving. Waving was water. Think of waves. You know, you got to these. You got a lot. You got a lot. So yeah, I'm basically more of a grounded popper.
Okay. How long have you been dancing?
Oh, since I was 18. That's 20. Wait, hold up. 12 years. 12 years I've been popping.
Seriously?
Seriously, 12
Okay.
years.
Okay. And I've seen you do your thing.
I know.
I've seen you prosper. I've definitely seen you prosper. What do you see dance go, like which direction do you see dance going in the next 2 years or so?
Well, how can I put it? In a lot of people's eyes, I see more like, you know, the people that's not hip hop. Like I see more of a, like they want to go for the negative because that's in. Knowing hip hop is basically like, it's a lifestyle, it's more not like what you wear, what you do. It's literally a lifestyle. So it's like the clothes you wear, the swag you bring with you, how you present yourself is hip hop. But a lot of people look at it like, oh, that's in now. So I see it like if they keep going that way, I see it going in a negative route because of a lot of situations occurred that I don't want to bring up. But I see it going in a negative route, especially like you gotta look at the rappers. They're not talking about stories anymore. It's all about money, cars, clothes, and women.
And murder.
And murder. That's one big thing. So
yeah, that's what's glorified now, unfortunately. That's what you see. So would you say as a dancer, it's taking a turn for the positive or the negative?
Well, and as a dancer, because they put in b-boy into the Olympics, it's a lot of money to be made, but it all depends on what they want you to do. If they don't want you to do your own style, literally it's like being in the, you know.
So it's like commercial.
Yeah, commercial. It's like watered down hip hop instead of the original raw situation.
Okay, I got you. So I wasn't aware that they was putting b-boys in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
a big move.
Wow.
Let's talk
about it. Let's talk about it. I had no idea. That's really cool. Okay, so as far as the younger generation coming up, that's, you know, looking at you guys and you know, glorifying the b-boy thing and the dancing thing, because I see it, because I've been around it so long, but I see it as something really positive, and I see it as something that takes a lot of the children away from the streets.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
That's true.
So what would be your advice to the children that's looking at you now as, how old are you, 30 what?
30.
So looking at you now, you're 30, you've been dancing 18 years, so many years. What would you tell the children now coming up? Because you know it can be negative too, because dancing unfortunately is associated with gayness. I don't know why, you know what I mean? Because people dance, they dance. You know, it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, people dance. You know, dancing brings happiness, you know what I mean? So what would you tell, you know, children now coming up into this environment? What would you tell them?
I'll tell them that dancing is more of a language, it's not what you do. Because it's a worldwide language. Like, you know.
It's not a sexuality.
Exactly. It's like a freedom, it's a feeling.
Exactly.
And another thing, I'll say, do your homework. Because if they're looking towards me, they're understanding what dancing came from. And they have to keep progressing with what it came from to what it is now. And it's like some things I don't appreciate in the dancing now. Like, you know, you got the freaking shoot, the whoa, you got like a few things that's just like kind of iffy. But at the end of the day, it's like dancing evolves every day, and it's like something that you have to stay on. If you're not on top of it, you're being lost in the past. And being lost in the past is not a bad thing, but I would prefer, like, if a young kid see like me freestyling, they're like, oh, that's really decent, and then they ask me questions, and I'm like, all right, well, I did my homework, which homework meaning do your history. You have to do your history.
Educate the child. Okay. Not just teach them a move, but you can teach them about the move.
Give them food to go home with.
I got you. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let me see what else I got for you, Chris. Here's something. Who's your idol? Who's your dance idol?
Wow, that's a good question. Well, my dance idol,
Mm-hmm.
like, it gotta be Tony Technique.
Okay. Tony Technique, can we have you join us on the couch? Tony Technique, in case y'all don't know, is Chris's older brother, and I think that's really awesome that you can say that that's his mentor and his idol. So we're gonna bring Tony back to the couch.
I appreciate that, bro. I ain't know that. I thought you had so much more, but that's dope, though. You know what I'm
So what makes you say what you say? What makes Tony your idol?
Well,
It's a lot of people that dance.
Yes,
So
that's a whole lot of people.
Because he's your brother, but so you're not just saying it because he's your brother.
No.
All right, so tell us why.
Well, the reason is that Tone was dancing way before me, and he won't give up. He keep progressing. He have the drive. He has the energy. He has a lot going on, and he's willing. Like he adapt to his environments. Like when I hit 8, I'm not gonna lie. He trained me since I was like a young buck, and now it's like my dancing derived from his popping. So it's like I pop still. We still like pop kind of the same,
But
mine-
he is his own, though. If you see Blue, if you see Big Bad, you know Big Bad. You understand. But I know what he's talking about, though.
It's basically the drive that gets me inspired. Every day he's not changing. Like he can do any, like I'm not gonna say any style of popping, but he's good in a lot of styles of popping. He taught me a lot, but it's like he has the drive that gets me inspired to keep going on.
Motivates you. Okay, that's really nice. I like that. That's really nice. So if you and your idol had to battle someone, who would that be?
My idol? Who would that be? Or battle?
No. If you and your idol
Okay.
had to take on
Anybody.
2 people.
Anybody.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Mom.
Okay.
I apologize.
If y'all had to take on, say you guys had to take on 2 people, who would the 2 people be? Who do you feel like is good enough to battle the 2 of you together?
Virgil and Castro.
Virgil and Castro. Who was that?
Virgil Gadsden?
Yeah.
Virgil Gadsden, he won America's, no, So You Think and Dance, right?
So You Think and Dance.
He won So You Think and Dance. He's one of the founders of I Am Fresh.
Yeah.
And Castro, he trained me as well. He's very
He's from the Regulators, but he currently is with the Wolfpack, and I think the Regulators still. But that's the homie from Baltimore, but he resides in New York. Castro live though, but
he's diverse in popping, and there's like a lot of techniques he put me on that I couldn't grasp. From
So those 2 would be someone that you guys would battle.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So tell them.
We here. Oh, Cash, we here. Understand. Oh, you know what it is. Castro, I'm with it. And my man Hungry.
All right. Here goes Sky.
Alright, well, I'm just here to push the product of popping because for some reason, popping is being pushed under b-boying. And I appreciate it. Hip hop is hip hop, but if you're a specific style of dancer, you want your style of dance to be better than what it is. Because in Philadelphia, the popping scene is weak.
Yeah.
And the only popping people is like legit popping people is FGK. And I'm not saying that because I'm in the group, but it's like we're pushing this forward.
We don't have we have someone we have a source to draw from, but we don't. You know, it's like Scanner Boys was out a long time ago. I heard that was the only Papa Squad in Philadelphia. When there's so many Papa Squad, there were so many other places. But in our city, Philadelphia, we had the Scanner Boys, and they did whatever they wanted to do. And Rennie Harris, he's part of RHPM. He's been a motivation. He's been a movement ever since I can remember, but it's just, we don't have really a source that we can really directly go to anymore.
Like in California, they have sources. In Philadelphia, we do that.
So what are you doing to make a source?
What am I doing to make a source? I'm doing my homework for starters. You can never be best at your homework unless you was there back in the day. I'm doing my homework consistently. I'm studying different styles of popping so I can produce poppers, not people that do all styles, or people that break. Like I'm specifically popping, like different styles of popping, down to scarecrow, to bottom, strutting, creeping.
And I'm training basically, Philadelphia. Anyone that I can get my hands on, or anybody that is interested in or interested in, like we are here to give you
So is that your
insight.
take too? You training?
Yes, I'm training. Yes, I'm doing this. It's a FGK thing. Like we're really training people coming up. Like if you're willing to learn, we're here. Don't be scared. Just say something.
And how can they get in touch with you if they need to do that? If they wanted to train with you?
You can go on Instagram,
Yep.
Funky Guns Crew, and we also have separate Facebooks. But the best way to get in touch with
And
somebody,
the crew is with a K, not a C. So it's all caps, Funky Guns, KREW. That's
Yes.
Funky Guns Crew. You know, so.
that's the only way to get in touch with Funky Guns on Instagram.
And we do reach out, like if you're willing to understand and learn and want to go through, you know, the rigorous training, you know, like many of people went through, and they're monsters.
And are these free classes, or is there just a small fee, or?
Well, right now, since we still building the name for FGK, it's free, but we have to see something in you to make us draw attention to you. But it's
basically,
going to be
if we understand, like my thing is, like I've been doing this for a while, and I'm just like, I want to give it to the community that I'm in. I grew up in Philadelphia. I've seen so much. I've been through so much. So I want to give back, so someone don't have to go through what I've been through.
We gotta put Philly on the map.
You know.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Big Bad Blue from West Philly, FGK, and his idol, TEKNIK, FGK. Want to thank them both for coming through and sitting on the couch with Miss B and talking about it.
I've been losing my mind. I've wasted all of this time, man. I search, but never find a real.
Times really change when this shit ain't the same. Shit, the one you call pro will probably blow out your brain. Got your face on the chain like you live for your name. I just pray it ain't my time cause I ain't ready to leave. Niggas beefing over cheddar like a waffle with cheese. And these cops killing niggas, then what happened to freeze? When I see them red light, my heart dropped to my knees. When they did George Floyd, they probably do it to me.
Welcome back, PTE, starring me, Miss B. We'd like to welcome to our couch, Be Easy from West Philly.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, everybody?
Welcome to our couch. Give it up for Be Easy. Thank you for coming out and talking to me.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure.
So let's talk about it.
Let's talk.
Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a solo dancer, you know, individual artist. Like, I'm constantly pushing myself, and I motivate the community in different ways. I'm a teacher. I'm a theater dancer. I'm an MC for entertainment companies. I practice, like, I love popping just like some of the other people that were speaking today, but I really just love dancing. So I practice everything, every style of dance. You can name it: African, ballet, contemporary, modern.
So you're a dancer.
What I love, no, real rap, I love popping. That's that's where I was born.
Okay, okay.
But I practice every style, and I respect every era of it. So, like, when I try to bring the dance, I just want to, like, make a change in it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, so that's kind of what I'm about.
Nice answer. How long have you been dancing?
I'm gonna keep it real. When I started dancing because I wanted to show off for girls. I wanted to get the numbers. I wanted to be the boy that can easily, like, just get the girl. And then I started dancing with different companies and stuff like that. And I noticed, like, yo, you could do more than dance. You could be a role model. Because people start dressing like me. They start, like, doing my dance moves. It was kind of funny, but I was about 16 when this all was happening. So it was like an experience for me. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep going. And I met good people, like, not just your typical dancer. I met dancers that was like, yo, you can be better than what you are.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Okay, nice. Okay, who would be idol for you?
Oh man, that's a crazy question for me, because I'm gonna keep it real. Like, some of the, like, I had many idols. Like, I got a lot of idols that I see that I see getting better, like they still practicing, they not even maybe as good as me in terms of my vision and what I see, but they always push me.
Okay.
And then you got other dancers in different styles, like people who focus on certain styles, like popping and locking and breaking. Straight up, I'm not gonna lie, same thing. Just like my man Sky said, Tone was my go-to guy when it came to popping.
Okay.
I got another friend, Pauls. He always pushed me, no matter how messed up I looked. He was like helping me get better. He was outside looking in like, look, you better work on that hit. You better make sure your structure right. Tone did the same thing with sticks. And so my agenda and my like perception on answering that question is really difficult because I have a genre of different families of dance.
Okay.
So I love it so much. I got a lot of idols and I can't really disrespect nobody. Like even some of them is like contemporary and modern and African. Like I study that a lot.
That's awesome though to have quite a few items. That's great. Okay. I like that answer. That's nice.
It's real.
That's really nice. Where do you see dance going today?
All right, this pandemic, whoa, this pandemic is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It hit a lot of dancers, right? So one of my main things about dance, right? Like I am like, I don't have no 9 to 5. Like I'm not no security guard. I'm not no cashier, none of that. I'm an entertainer.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna just say dancer, I had to say entertainer because I make my money off of that. So I know that it impacted everybody. But the thing is, what it did for all of us, it had to make us get smarter. And it was showing dancers and entertainers how, you know, much we wasn't doing. So you need to develop every single area.
Okay.
Like, so it's the social media platform. That's awesome. It's like, or you want to do shows, they gone now. Most of them gone.
Right.
Like, and I'm an MC. So most of the money I was making, it was coming from MCing bar mitzvahs and weddings and stuff like that. But I'm a dancer. So the pandemic impacted me tremendously. And I'm sure it impacted a lot of people.
Absolutely.
But the way I worked through it was I didn't give up. I learned those things that I had to do and I keep pushing. And then, you know what it was? It made me feel stupid because it was like, I should have been doing this.
Right. It made you take a look back at yourself.
It was like, what the heck am I doing? All these people want to dance and they want to be famous and you want to like make lots of money off of it, but you're not doing the whole package. So I'm looking at it like the pandemic, if it ain't make you wake up to show you like as easily as something was given to you, it could be taken away from you.
Right. Definitely has
So,
a reality check.
Yeah, the pandemic it did give me a reality check, but it showed me like, look, you can't give up. So I started teaching more classes. Most of it is virtual. I'm even doing virtual shows. I do shows in person sometimes.
Okay.
But it's rare.
I know.
It's not as frequent.
I know.
So I'm busting my whatever. Like I don't know if I can say that on camera here, but I'm busting my butt so I can make it happen. Not just for me, for every other entertainer. Not all of them, the serious ones.
Okay.
The serious ones. So it affected us, but not really too much. If you a grinder, you're a grinder. Art sells itself.
Okay. So what are you doing to give back to the community to acknowledge, you know, to put the knowledge out there?
I'm doing a lot of things like in different ways, and I got a lot of support. That's what I didn't realize. Like I got so much support, and I feel overwhelmed because I used to not think that I had that kind of support and that kind of love because I was looking in the wrong areas. So, like, honestly, like it's a lot that's being given that I'm giving back. Like I'm actually about to throw an event with Wins. It's going to be a great event. The reason why I know is because the potential is about the love for dance. The potential, like it's people that been in the house for months that's itching to just go out there and just be like, yo, you know what, I'm about to, girl, I'm about to just, you know, like just ready to just go off. So I want to bring that life back, that energy back.
Okay.
And that's just a small entity. That's only a lint ball, just a mustard seed.
So what's the event?
The event is called Armageddon 2020, but now it's turned into 2021 because we had to postpone the event due to the closing down of the city. So it's going to be held February the 6th. at
Okay.
Equilibrium Dance Academy. You can look on my page. I got flyers and stuff like that. My Instagram, so on and so forth. I'm Mr. B _ Easy, spell easy with a Z. Mr. B _ Easy. Like, so I'm posting those flyers and stuff like that. I don't care if you see it or you don't see it. I'm gonna put it up there so you can like make your decision on if you want to be a part of something great. It's not just about dance. I know that it's not about dance. I've been doing this for long enough to know that it's not about me. When I told you I became a role model, I felt like a role model. The reason why is because I felt like I was doing a mixture of like positive and a lot of negative stuff that just didn't click. It was like, oh my God, it's not clicking. And I wanted to be an entertainer. But it's like, how you gonna be an entertainer if you don't know what kind of entertainer you wanna be? So I'm trying to figure that out, and only way I could figure it out was like to just push myself. Like to just like ask questions. Like take criticism. I don't listen to everything. People talk trash and people just say it to break you down sometimes. Or you can take it as like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to this part of it and listen to that part of it. And you make something of it and it's trial and tribulation. So like
people don't usually talk unless you worth talking about.
Absolutely.
How about that? So
absolutely.
let them talk.
Like talk is talk. Publicity is publicity.
Keeps you relevant.
So, you know, like, and for me, it's not even about the publicity. I just know that, like, I love dance so much that it's really not about me. Just about me. It's about me, but it's not just about me. So if you want to learn how to pop or learn how to break or learn how to lock, don't just do it just to do it. Do it because you're passionate about it. Do it because you love it. You don't have to be famous and rich. I mean, that's not the pathway for everybody, and you don't gotta force it. That's stupid. Be yourself. That's what this is about, and bringing it together and showing each other love. So that's what really like what I'm trying to bring to the table. Other than me, yeah, I need money so I can keep doing it. You dang right.
But your passion is to
But
get
my
it out
passion
there.
is to like give it to people in a positive way. So they can take it in and they can make something out of it that's bigger than me. They could make more money than I can make. You know what I'm saying? Or that you can make, or so on and so forth, or any Beyonce, so on and so forth. So that's how I'm gonna put that.
Okay. Well, y'all have it first here from Be Easy, straight out of West Philadelphia. And what's the name of your group?
The name of my group is Checkmate Experience. It's a new group that just came out. So if you're interested in being a part of this team, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not really looking for people that's not passionate, serious, with a strong drive, and I need you to be there. I need you to be a part of that. I need you to be like really all in, not just I just want to be this and that's it. I don't want no selfish dancers. I don't want no selfish entertainers. So that's what Checkmate is about. It's about a new experience, something pure and something within unity.
Okay. But there you have it. If you want to dance and dance for real, if you're passionate about it and you're serious, then reach out. He's offering it right here. You heard it first on PTE with Miss B. We already talked about it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm the stay snappy, you can die in the streets. Listening to me conduct, it's like they talking to me. Cause I'm a boss and we go, I got some wins, but I'm lost. I'm the voices all love, save me from the downfall. Doing my own thing, I got business and shit. Giving out so much for people like it's Christmas and shit. But it make my heart rap when y'all be wearing my shit. Long as I'm showing love, I don't have caring and shit. Gotta take this time to shout my fucking out. That's my best friend, and never saw eye to eye. I used to wonder why, but I never questioned God. I used to want to see the sun. Every mom and your son, I'm just happy I'm
with it. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Huh? All of my niggas is with it. 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 But the shits I'ma know is you can keep a full clip. Leaning by my side, dang, that's a bad bitch. Chopper, make a nigga flip, air back shit.
pardon me, Miss B. We'd like to welcome to our couch, Mr. Goose, straight from North Philadelphia, member FGK, former member of PTE, of course.
Thank you for having me.
We'd like to welcome Goose to our couch. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Like I said, I'm originally from North Philly. I come from a family of 6, and dance always been in my life. I saw my cousins, and I'm like, dance, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to be like them. And we have this story of, they say I invented crump, but I don't think I did. I just feel like I was jumping in one place going like this. And they're like, oh yeah, you invented crump. I'm like, no, that's your one with Buddy. Like booty meat, don't ever show that. And they still got the video to this day. Don't show that video, please. But ever since then, I was like, yo, I want to be like them. I want to be better. So I will always watch Michael Jackson, Usher, everybody just dance. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get it. And then that's when You Got Served came out.
Oh, Jesus, and everybody in the world thought they could dance.
Yeah.
I experienced that at my house. I did, definitely. Even people who couldn't dance could dance. So, so your cousins are the ones who inspired you to dance?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus it was a great outlet.
Okay, that's what I was ready to ask you. Do you feel like it's been an outlet? Has it been a positive or negative in your life?
It's been positive because I feel like when life or anything just come at you, you know, most people don't have stuff to do just to let it go. And yes, vent. And it's like that's what dance is for me. And I don't talk. I'm probably talking right now, but I don't really talk. So for me, I just wasn't like, yo, something wrong with me, but listen, watch this. And then it's so releasing.
Okay. So it's been an outlet for you throughout your life?
Yes.
Growing up throughout your life? Okay.
Yes.
All right. And where do you see yourself as a dancer? First of all, what type of dancer? Do you specifically dance? Or you a dancer like the other young man said, he an entertainer?
I
do everything.
I do all styles.
Okay.
But that's only because my brother told me.
Okay.
But I would say I pop more than anything. That's I just love to do.
That's your passion?
That's the first thing I would do.
Okay. But you cross-trained and everything?
I have been cross-trained and breaking. Yes, popping is the first go-to thing. But I have been cross-trained in breaking, locking, housing, a little bit of whack, and just choreo based. And it's just like he said, it was everything. I loved everything about the culture.
Okay. What do you think about the competition out here?
It's a fair competition. That's hard to say because it's so many good dancers out here, yo. Okay. And as you look on the internet, it's so you can see who actually took the time to build their style.
Do they work?
Yes, and versus the people who just fame, views. And Philly got a lot of genius ass dancers. I can say that.
Now, do you think they get their props, or do you think they're underrated? Or?
I feel like they're more so underrated because everybody looked towards West Coast. And I understand, listen, that's cool, but we also have it here.
Right.
And I feel like any Philly dancer can go out and destroy anywhere they go.
I agree with you 100%. There's a lot of talent out here in Philadelphia. And unfortunately, they don't get the props that they deserve. You know what I mean?
That is true.
So I definitely agree with you. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to do the podcast, because I'm really sick of it. I think we should be heard. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I think we should be heard. You know, one of my first intros for the show last week, you know, I mentioned and I said, you know, a lot of artists make it from Philadelphia, or a lot of dancers, you know, make it out of Philadelphia, but they don't look back.
That is
definitely
true.
They don't look back, And I think that if they did, you know, a lot of our talent would be displayed, you know, in a better light because they know how. You know, they've done it, so they know how. You know what I mean?
Like travel through it.
Yeah,
like,
and they have to connect. So I think if a lot of them would reach back, I think a lot of, you know, it would be a little easier, you know, for, you know, you guys to make it. Because you guys are awesome. I watched a lot of you, you know, from the spurt, you know, come on up. And I'm always amazed. You know what I mean? I'm always amazed, you know, when I come out. Honestly, I come out and I see you guys and it makes me feel good, you know, because I knew the beginning of a lot of them. You came later on, but in the beginning, I know a lot of them. Tone, Chris, John, you know.
Shout out to
of course, Ricky Fontaine, you know, but Foo, my God, you know, like I watched a lot of those guys just prosper from point zero, you know what I mean, and on their own, self-taught. You know what I mean? Self-taught. They taught each other. You know, I witnessed it myself. So I know a lot of you are talented. I see CK.
Yes, CK.
I see CK. I've seen him do his thing. You know what I mean? And I'm always impressed. You know, just the amount of talent that's in one room. You know what I mean? In one room. You know, and I just say if people could just be a fly on the wall, you know, they would be impressed. Really.
I feel like they would be amazed.
They really would be, because I'm always just sit back and like, wow, you know. So, and it motivates me to just want to help, you know, just help, you know, get the word out there, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot. So if you guys, you know, all you artists that's made it out of Philadelphia, all you dancers that's out there doing your thing, you know, reach back to a brother or sister and check out their work because they are phenomenal out here. They're doing their thing, they really are. So, okay, so moving on.
Okay.
We had to get that off our chest.
Yes, we had to get that off our chest.
Okay, so moving on. Who would be an idol for you?
That's kind of hard because I have two.
Okay.
So for me, it would be my brother Sky
Okay.
and my other brother Tone.
Okay.
Because even though I did learn popping from Sky, he kept pushing me, even though Tony, y'all get the nice tone. Let's put it that way. He was a jackass. Sorry to say that, but it's the truth. He was a jackass.
But good teachers are.
He was a good teacher. He was a great teacher.
Good
I'm not
teachers
taking that away
usually
from him. But y'all, I'll get trash. Oh man, sorry. I get called trash every day. That's how.
So that's just to motivate you.
It was hard, tough love, and I loved it. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do
But look
something
at
so
you
fire,
now.
and you're gonna have to respect
But
me.
look at you now.
Yes.
He has respect for
He
you.
got a lot of respect for me. Son.
So where do you want to take your craft? Where are you headed with this?
Where am I headed? I want to teach. I want to get back. Yes. So I more so just want to teach like classes and styles and work on choreo.
Okay.
Because I can see where I'm like weak at a style, and I'll go train on that. So that's what I'm doing right now, working on choreo and trying to get better at that.
Okay. And you belong to several groups, correct?
I believe so.
Okay. he gets around and do his dancing situation. So you belong to?
So I belong to PTE, FGK, PRC, Real. Oh dang! I said FGK. Oh man, it's so many.
And he performed for all of these people, y'all. Like he really do. Like seriously, you can catch him in anyone. And Checkmate. There you go. That was the last one.
Yeah, I perform for a lot.
So he do a lot. He don't just talk about it. You know, he about it. So if someone wanted to get in touch with you,
y'all can. I have 2 Instagrams. You can follow me at X. I am the real Killmonger. X and X underscore the real Killmonger underscore. I believe.
one more thing. If you had to give advice to the children that's coming up now, that's watching you, you know, that's looking at you, what would you say?
Oh man, I would say find someone or a group of people that help push you in the right direction. And if you're really passionate about this, take it seriously. Like, do not let nothing stop you. Like, just keep going. You failed at something, all right, do it again, get better at it. Like, it's gonna be hard times, y'all, but at the end, that's gonna pay off, and that's all I really can tell you. Get good at your craft.
You heard it first right here. PTE with Miss B, Goose,
Hey,
FGK,
hey,
The Real, PTE. What else?
Party Rock Crew.
Party Rock Crew,
FGK,
Checkmate.
Checkmate, Real.
He all over the place. You can catch him somewhere. Thank you for coming
Thank you
out.
for
Goose.
having me.
You're very welcome.
All right. I'm about to go drive.
I have stage fright. I know, but it's stage fright. Now I'm winning. You know. Trying to stack him stage fright. Chilling, hustling just to get it. All my niggas with it. It's horrible. I know.
I feel like the most talented people have the most nerves.
Yo, bro. I feel like I'm about to shit myself.
With Papa Bang!
Fuck shit, you get buck quick. Off.
I ain't never need help. I did it all myself. Give it up, give it up. Give it up, give it up.
Went to jail 4 years, then I came back and I'm still a boy. Better yet, I'm the man now. Better listen what I'm saying now. I remember killing commissary, now I'm out here killing bands now. Gotta hustle, gotta get it from the muscle. Yeah, they hit you down, soon as you up, now they all love you. Man, this shit so crazy, and your boy so wavy. I hitting off like I love, now they all tryna have my baby. I'm just trying to get paid, I'm just trying to get paid. It's funny, the same niggas ain't knowing you tryna ride your wave. I done started from the bottom, now I'm right above the skyline. When the guy told her watch me, the niggas ain't even know my time.
Welcome back. PTE, starring me, Miss B. This evening, we have talked about it, okay? We've talked to Miss LARAE.
Yes.
We talked to Tony TEKNIK.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
We talked
We out
to
here.
Goose.
Yeah.
We talked to Big Bad Blue.
Yeah!
We talked to EAZY.
Oh!
I want to thank them all for coming out and
Thank you.
talking with me and enjoying themselves. I enjoy talking with them. They are very intelligent young people.
Don't get it twisted.
They are very talented young people.
Don't get it twisted.
And they are very inspiring young people.
Don't get it twisted.
So once again, we tell people, if you're looking for talent, raw talent, real, pure talent, then you want to tune in to me, Miss B, with PTA, when we gonna talk